we are us matagami hamukti coin ita San Juan Mashat gok mir gok chut and Isidro Lopez kita but Julio kita but Jordan and we are coming to you bam just tight but nyok tan the music care 30 campus talk good ka ji chicken tan am ju Jordan go ahead
Skripta switch bui today is Friday June 19th 2026 and my name is Jaden James Anton and this is
Julio
and this is Tonka campus in Coachi district on the great Tohono O nation.
Awesome how much am from aget ya mata aha ita mata ka sho am di shona wa ia mata da mo da chum hai President Abraham Lincoln mata gok hama ko mir kiki ko siant jut po jut mata da aha ia chin ko pega bolero how much mo aget mata mo aha ita mata achi how much mo ambua how much di mata siwu pa kam po ju ita mo ba ga jun team ada shagi mo ke ada mata da ama kushwa ha kam mata ha ma nora ta kumach kam mata mo ich wo ke chip kan bio hanam ke da shmo ha sha ga go sida ha mo che po ju mata mo kai wo shi da mata ko mir ko ha ma ko ya ko int mata ba chi an junction to Joe Biden ke chugi ai am ha si sapi hi ta chi hani mata ba ma ma choi ka mata che mo kita i to masha da mata mo a huk che ro se che kam mat pasi de stjoch chu mo ha chu mat bu sa chu na ko ka shoi anje so hu ga tegi ma che pu ha mo mo pe a ga ma mat ita tash mat ka shoi anje de hi ma ne bu ke a ga mat me ha ku pu ga mo na ro ta bu ke ma kam oi am ha ta ko mat mo oi ma da ke to ka ke hu je ro u ta de lia je ro u ta de kai chu huก็จะเฮ้ยจะจะมาชิมจุดหรือหายจะมาสมัครจะช่วยยิ่งจะเฮ้ยจะรับเพียมวยจะอีตำเปิดตัวอีตำคือตอนอ้อตำมาจะหายตัวอ้อตำอีตำจะหุบกันบาดอ้อตำมาตีป่าอีตา so อีติตัชมาช่วยหามาเฮ้ยจะรู้สิเชื่อกันก็จะมาตมาหามาตาก็คาปีบูว่าเฮ้ยกิมจะมากับ slavery so go ahead Julio.
Juneteenth. Today we would like to celebrate and acknowledge a day in history as the end of slavery for our African Americans and acknowledge the nation and Tonka for helping to remember the day. This holiday, also called Freedom Day, started in 1866 with President Abraham Lincoln and in 2021 President Joe Biden signed a legislation to make this day a federal holiday. So today we celebrated freedom and what freedom really is for our African American, those that live among us, and many are tribal members. Today, we all have the right to choose what we want to do in life, education, earn money for ourselves, and do what we want in life because of freedom.
Yeah. So far. Ida hor hem att man kan maga hemma på ag man ska share ju. Så här så i baba upp smart mat ba ju så tash be på här kaj ba pom så mo ik mo hem att hemma ka sent rastan or rastan ka pi mo e si ju ba a ke ma sha ba sha hi ta tam ma pa chi ton yi ia ka ya ma sama chu so I have Jaden read that first part. Good Jaden, weather.
We got a little rain in some areas of the nation this week. This weekend looks like the sun is going to come out more, but we stay in the hundreds on average. Very little rain chances according to the weather reports. There is a ridge of high pressure moving over us, which brings dry air. So remember to stay cool, clean water for your pets and your trees.
So being storm ready has ma chacham get up chicha ma takush wepaki amuk shodak or chu who be sukuka mo chu chimukita smart ida mo aga cell phones mam chimukita mo wak it wepaki tap tap mo sapaka go mo aga berries mo to chukchi that wuchi chukchi that mo go flashlight mo ba go chuki mo hobi cho smart mo mam to sha ma odegi the refrigerator or freezer mam pipo ikupio the go che mo to chiwa kam hai chu ami so to go pas chuk to che ba mam to hai chu ui hai chu huk ma pum spi mo mam to hi to go che mo to mu ma to ku shwa wo pki mam to mai shu ko mo pia chu che friend here go che mam to hu ta chu mam to mo mo hi che ko mo hai chu hi to ami either chưa có small pia apa ka pabu mong te pos nya ni da pa ka ka ma ta si ku ai mo hu ki ma cha cha mo ka ta pa ka ka ma ka ma ta mo da ta mo sa si ma ha ap ti no I hu to walk am jet ka mo si chu chu ka wa pa ki ka ka ma ta mo si pi ti am ni ta or pi ti am ni da ka mo ka de apa ka ki da wa pa ki ma ta sa I ka telephone po mo bi mo I si mi a bi che ka ma ta ska ka mo chu hooker product man heb ko kai mat no moda ma sa nya ida bi mu sa si hot to sa ku ki wa ida web game to ma ha ku get TOUA bo ha kai cha ma ha cha ka so to ma im up cha ka web game man ha of chum get up cha ha ma to se ali ka im bi chu ko ju so ha cha ma ku ma cha ma soft ma wa ka why na mo wi to bu ka cha ma po ma to da ko ya chu so who's the next? Julio?
Yeah.
All right.
What does it mean to be storm ready? Keep your cell phones charged, keep batteries in your car and your house, make sure your flashlight is ready, keep freezer and refrigerator doors closed. Keep food that you don't have to heat up ready, cover your wood, you might need it for food. Stop, get off the road, turn out your lights, stay away from drowned power lines. Be careful, can't make it through running water, call TOUA if power goes out. It rains in the afternoon, go to town in the AM.
All right. And last but not least, if you're out of power, just hug. Hug into your stuff till the power comes back on. All right. So what are autumn word of the day? So autumn word of the day is, how do you say that?
Shapoimasma.
Yeah, there you go. All right. And what does that mean?
How are you doing?
Yep. And then the next one. Can you say the next one?
Napmasam apu, I think.
Napmasam apa, meaning are you okay? In slang, they say, hey, you good? To the resident, say napmasapa. Are you okay? You good? Stuff like that. Anyway, that's our autumn word of the day. Ida chipkan mom kupe kiamo kai ha kaga chipkan, and I'll have Julio read off all the current job openings. Julio.
We still have openings for Jaylene, current what?
Just start there.
Yeah, current job openings for maintenance worker, caregiver, laundry aide, housekeeping temporary, RN, LPN, CNA, PRN.
And what are we doing next?
Let's go to commercial.
Mom, oi da chuk Tohono O hasi uri da chimda.
Mawatachanyang Tohono O Nursing Care Authority.
Matamoy Hawanyam.
Go.
Masray oak chite kanyo kuta am hawo jite go kam homach kam.
Go.
Iya Tohono O Jewit.
Matamoy anye da se matas matas si sa moy hawo muska.
Matamoy go kamudak hago kadak. Chawa chadak. Chajik chadak.
Chumahas itak.
Ochamahastu hamakedak. Ap hadakak amjit.
Hug, skill hugum, how much gum?
Chaka muhadia hey chuk the jawat good. Madacho you woomta.
AB, skilled nursing care.
Assisted living to hospice.
Hi everyone, I'm Crystal, the MDS coordinator here at Archie Hendricks. And monsoon season is here in Arizona. We're seeing more dust storms, humidity, and sudden weather changes. But did you know this can also affect your breathing?
That's right, Crystal. My name is Stephanie, and I'm the nurse educator here at Archie Hendricks. And during monsoon season, people with asthma, COPD, or allergies may notice more symptoms like coughing, wheezing, or shortness of breath.
So what exactly causes these breathing issues during monsoon season?
That's a great question, Crystal. When strong winds pick up, they carry dust, pollen, and other particles into the air. These can irritate your lungs. Plus, Sun and rain can bring mold spores into the air, which also affects your breathing.
Oh, wow. So it's not just the rain, it's everything else in the air too. Who should be most careful?
Yes, and anyone can be affected, but especially older adults, children, and people with existing lung conditions. But even healthy people can feel irritation from heavy dust storms, especially during what we call haboobs.
I've definitely seen those. Big walls of dust rolling in. So what can people do to stay safe?
Well, here are a few simple tips. Stay indoors during dust storms. Keep your windows and doors closed. Use air conditioning if possible. Take medications as prescribed. Wear a mask if you need to go outside. And always keep an inhaler nearby if you have one.
That sounds manageable. What about after the storm passes?
Well, after a storm passes, the air quality can still be poor. So it's a good idea to check local air quality reports before heading outside. And you can do this by logging into any online weather station. If you notice trouble breathing, though, don't ignore it. Seek medical help right away.
That's really helpful, Stephanie. Anything else to keep in mind?
Well, just remember to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, it's always better to be safe and get checked out by your provider.
Great advice. Stay safe this monsoon season, Arizona, and take care of your lungs.
And thanks for watching this education piece. Now back to you, team.
Today, and I didn't know this, but Emma Joaquin at Ami Alan Chipping housekeeping, my night kitchen, Muamjid Hodish on the wall, Hikiwan Chikshan Tam, Amjid I Matamasha, Masik Tashlin Anton, Clarissa Ilianda, Muamjid Jukshan, Sylvia, Muamjid Jukshan Baup, J. Earl, Muamjid Sakaton Flats, Patsy Jacobs, Shukran, Josefina Escarcica, Wintanya Tam, Ban Standifer, Shukran Tam, Lori Molina, Ski Kik, Francine Home, Francine Honi, Kamusi Amjid, Garden Groves, California, Bamki, and Winamak Tam. All right, Namak Julio.
Employees' birthdays this week. Today, Emma Joaquin in housekeeping. Charco 27 in Hikiwan District. Other birthdays, Lynn Anton, Clarissa Iliando from Tucson, Sylvia from Tucson, a Cowboys fan. Yeah, I know. J. Earl, Sackatone Flats, Patsy Jacobs, Little Tucson, Josefina Ventana, Escarcica.
Yeah.
Ben Standifer, Tucson, Lori Molina, Phoenix, Francie Honey from Garden Grove, California, living in Casa Grande.
It here up San Francisco Tash, the good pias, as they call it, the big dance. But up masa matria papa jo up aji chikrantam mato San Francisco Tash. I'm just Archie Hendricks, Machia get up church, and Matawaiko Quint, the Gueros, Kamijut, by a coin, Hoki Mashad, Mataya Papa Chu, Jam did you measure Margaret here? It did Mashad, Matamoiku, get a Matacocco Wolf, Matpamba, Uju, Ami, Joe, the Muktan, Matpama, but San Francisco, Kabia, Mashamu, High Jump, Ju, up Rosary, the good poor mama, go in, I guess I would say. Chabapugam, Papcockram from High Chicken. Hunter dance group, and we had it from Baju, Monkugi, the Papago warrior, Matatas by going to Ora, Hookam Muslamam, or a chip. All right, Julio, your turn.
St. Francis Feast Day. The big dance will be at Santa Rosa Village, Guashi District on October 4th, St. Francis Feast Day. Archie Hendricks during the day on October 16th. St. Francis arrival in Juic, Mook, St. Teresa Church on June 27th. Celebration starts with Mass at 9 a.m. Rosary, Yaqui Deer dancers, Pascola dancers, Pisinimo traditional hunter dancer group, giveaway, and procession.
Procession.
What is
That's the last one.
Papago?
Mhm.
Warrior, 5 p.m. through 10 p.m.
Okay, so what are we gonna do next?
Let's go to commercial.
Itia up here, much mama get here, Abi Kajimuk Machimakut, Machumbo, Nasama Aham, Tamo, Shusha the Gatapirk, Mo Chip, Mo Ukio Hamak, Tapirga, Arika Matpama, Marcham Army, Boya Akam from Hama Abi Officina Tam, Boy Buke, CIP, Masik Tapier, Kukuran Tapir of Antoche. Court order POA draai te sê kak hem my get ami het as gok sikor khamuk tamuk wike sikor khamuk geek wike. Go ahead.
Santa Rosa Day School enrollment. You can register your child at the administration office 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please bring your documents, CIB, birth certificate, immunization record, court orders, POA. Any questions, please call 520-993-0943.
They're good. Right. Ito pa hea baga tribal enhanced tribal card ma much ma matamia ma hukyo ma tana hukyo ma boik tapper so much ma tahacham shushu dida tapper gugja ma ida ma boy wa grunas ma gokko ya kuinti da sano and masha ma tata ma ja upres get as check together ma mat bimuk fra hukja ma huki card ma im gugit ma agom tape ma sah ma jiwa ma nam ka ma mui nyo am jeda mat pukit wo sai chama sah pa ma ida card da jo sei kaka ma che a khatas gok sikor kwai gigi kwai gigi wo sikor. Oh.
Monday, June 22nd. The program will start accepting applications. Remember that you can drop them off or mail them back to the enrollment office. Fax or email applications will not be accepted. Also know that the tribal card will not be issued the same day. The program will contact you and you will go through an interview. On the day of the interview, if all requirements are met, then you will receive your enhanced tribal card. Info 520-383-8700.
What are we doing next?
Let's go to commercial for my bad.
Itia ma che paga mata na pi masa mata mat gigi ko e kointe Julio mashat ma pia kia ma peta ma paga 4th of July do go weras do go shawi chut uda ba achim I hubo ichu hui wis chut ma peta ma ai che ko che ma mata opihio how much kam weras chut ai yubi wa hui wis chut ba wis moi na pia ha ita ma ba ga gok Siant hutas po wusta mam che am je ya haichak achi mi it governor chet mo ba United States of America mo aga independence po aha wusta je ba mai to ma ya haichak dia man ya kai choi wis hutas po ora chet in bijuk ma wa ik mumsiko ya pest mo ka wusta mam ora chet hugam mo haichak agada hugam mo wairat po ma po hodis isku wairat Mat pagamiran niya ho, pwede sa mo ko ito gamiran siya muy high siya mat pambachicho games pa Julio.
4th of July celebration on July 2nd. Tonka invites you to come here, celebrate our 250th anniversary of our independence. You are welcome to spend the evening with us on Thursday, July 2nd. Wimpsy Go 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Food vendors, dance contests, watermelon eating contests, other games as well.
All right, awesome. Ida ba bor chichui tam ma ba agmat pa ma chichui takot pa ma chichui hamuch ma pa chichui siare ma pa chichui Boya agi the mat pa 8th grade gi ko marsha mo ko mat pagam mo hai chu ka da yacham sim wide mam to boy walk mo hai chu ui a pa bo chu I na sa ka ju mo marsha mo ko mo pia a mas chu ora I mo I chu mat pagam mo sha so na ba serim mat wo ko ya ko inte ora serim mat pagam mo sha no ame. All right, Julio.
Code basketball tournament. Taco 18, today 19. See Adam.
Yeah.
2026.
Tomorrow. That means tomorrow.
Okay.
So yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
All right. The 8th grade class is having a fundraiser for their trip, so come out and support. The game tonight starts at 6 p.m. and tomorrow will start at 9 in the morning. Let's go to commercial.
First, I would have to say, idam gok did not get any preparation. For this. I told them let's do it because the other people didn't show up, and they did really good because they ad-libbed a lot of stuff. And I told them this at the break. They ad-libbed a lot of stuff. They looked at it. They clear voices. Everything was good. So I want to thank these guys for coming. Actually, Jaden's going to be here for another couple of weeks, I think it is.
Till July 3rd.
July 3rd. And then Julio, this is tomorrow, or Thursday was his last day, so he's not going to be here. Miss him. I know he's got what grade are you in?
I'm about to be a senior.
You're a senior,
Yeah.
and you're going to be?
A senior.
Senior, and you're going to school where?
Vista.
Vista? Oh, yeah, Vista.
Barbecue.
Babo. So, yeah, so these guys are going to be entering their senior year. Going on to bigger and better things, as we always say, and we wish them the greatest of luck. We wish them a great school year in their senior year coming up. I know there's a lot of stuff for seniors that they're going to be doing, and I wish them well on whatever they choose to do after they finish school. So thank you very much, guys. You guys did awesome. And there are other youth that are here. We didn't get their permission slips, so but they are here, and they're going to also be finishing. And as I mentioned last time, we have 2 from Sifoitak and 4 from Goachi. So when Julio leaves, then they get a week's break, and then the new Goachi people come, 4 of them. So we don't know. We'll see who comes. But thank you, Julio, for being here. Itia Shondra, machacha magita maaga matakoko yakuintik. Matagok ay kuinte gok tash, but for such mataboy market, let us for a market, mo church am jet hugam shoshan dar mo matmacros, matagok macros, I acquainted a market, will go a dog at market, matuma because a breakfast. One of you guys say that.
Veterans meeting first Tuesday of every month at 5:30 p.m. and second Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. breakfast.
Yeah, awesome. There is a flag ceremony, so there's a flag ceremony and other videos. I think we just came from AHCA, which is the Arizona Healthcare Association meeting this week in Phoenix. So a little video after we're done here of those 2 events. Thank the veterans for doing what they're doing all the time. Okay, by Mark the name, it was a bit joint at the new more videos from YouTube, share, like, subscribe, and my big cell phone, but actually, Homoko Gigik, Wike, Sikor Gigik, Sikor will geek, but you at the message, but you Tonka Media. Stick to the match, make the church, to Shramaka, Mumkodam, to short walk at church, the home saw the flu, COVID, RSV. Semugida bcheche mam te gdos hai che kitam mashakush wa ida COVID-19 mum kita to abamnye up mata ba ya up pa chiwara like. Go ahead, close it out, Julio.
Closing. Thank you for watching the other videos on YouTube. Subscribe, share, and like, and text Tonka Media to 1-833-308-0774. Remember that if you are sick with the flu, COVID, RSV, etc., stay home, stop the spread. See you next week, and have a great weekend.
All right, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
resolution American Legion in the National Convention Assembly in New York, September 20th to 23rd, 1937, that the ritual submitted hereby be adopted for use by the American Legion and that it may be an official ceremony for the destruction of the unserviceable American flag and to be included as such in the Manual of Ceremonies revised of the American Legion. The purpose of the American Legion in adopting this ceremony was to encourage proper respect for the flag of the United States and to provide for disposal of unserviceable flags in a dignified manner. Resolution number 373 approved by the National Convention of the American Legion in Chicago, Illinois, September 18th through the 20th, 1944. Re-emphasize the purpose of the public or proper public flag disposal ceremony and encourage greater use of this ceremony by the American Legion. We are of the opinion that the American Legion ceremony for disposal of unserviceable flags is a dignified tribute to the United States flag and to its symbolism. We therefore conclude that this ceremony is both legal and proper, and that it is an effective instrument for prompting and enhanced respect for the U.S. flag.
DJ, attention. Forward.
We have the honor to present for final inspection and proper disposal of these flags of our country. These flags have been faded and worn in tribute of service and love. I also recommend that they be properly destroyed.
We have presented hereby these flags of our country which have been inspected and deemed and condemned as unserviceable. They have reached their present state in a proper service of tribute, memory, and love. A flag may be a flimsy bit of printed gauze or a beautiful banner of silk or fine silk. It is instinctive value may be trifling or great, but its real value is beyond the price, for it is a precious symbol of all that we and our comrades have worked for, lived for, died for a free nation of men, true to the faith of the past, devoted to the ideas and practices of justice, freedom, and democracy.
Almighty God, Captain of all hosts and Commander of all, bless the concentrate this present hour. We thank Thee for our country and its flags, and for the liberty for which it stands. To clean and purge the flames, we commit these flags, worn out in worthy service, as they yield their substance to the fire. May they holy light spread over us and bring to our hearts renowned devotion to God and country. Amen.
Flag detail. Take charge of your detail.
Detail. Outbound. Face. Rifle detail. Attention. Forward. On. Make ready. Aim. Fire. Aim. Fire. Aim. Fire. Rifle detail, the command, fall out. Fall out into formation, flag determined. Fall out. Detail. Alright, big. Left, big. Forward, one.
Having my children and to be able to do a work that I care so deeply about, to work in advocacy, to be a voice for so many victims and survivors who are either unable or not ready to share their stories yet. And I'm so grateful for that meaning that it's brought to my life. So for everything terrible that has happened to me in my life, there are so many more good things in my life than there are bad things. And my experience has taught me that there are so many more good people in this world than there are bad people. And every time we have a chance at happiness, please grab hold of it, because again, you just never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you again so much for having me here. It's been an absolute pleasure, and God bless each one of you. Thank you.
Soul on Fire, starring Joel Courtney, John Corbett, and William H. Macy. Please welcome John Ilbert.
The air conditioning's on. How about a big hand for that? Additionally, my friends, when you hear an introduction like that, it's possible to think that the next hour or so might be all about John. And I want to make sure you recognize that's not why I'm with you today. So I'm going to start in a place that I wasn't expecting, but as Lisa was sharing that introduction, I think it's where we should begin. A couple years ago, I had an opportunity not of speaking in Arizona, but of speaking way out east in Pennsylvania. And I wasn't speaking to healthcare leaders and professionals. I was speaking to third grade kids. Today, they gave me 60 minutes with you. A couple years ago, they gave me 90 minutes with third graders. At the end of 90 minutes, I went to the back of the classroom and either fist bumped or hugged every child. I think our young people need to know their life matters. I think their moms and their dads and their grannies and their aunties and uncles sometimes need to be reminded that their life matters. So I'm loving on these kids. A little boy came over to me, gave me a big old fist bump. After he touched my right hand, he looked up at it stunned. Then he looked up at my left hand, equally stunned, looked right into my eyes and said, "Whoa." This is after I spoke for 90 minutes. Okay, have you ever had a slice of humble pie, yes or no? I'm asking a question, yes or no? Yes. Who hasn't? Me too. So I take my slice, kneel down and say, "Little man, how old are you?" And he said very proudly, "I'm 9. So I said, "Man, when I was your age, I got burned in a house fire, spent 5.5 months in hospital. I lost my fingers, but I'm doing awesome today." And this little boy looked out the window, then back at me and said, "Whoa." Mister, we had a speaker earlier today. And when he was 9 years old, he was in a house fire too. And then he goes, "You two should meet." It's a precious, priceless gift. And with that precious, priceless gift, you got a job to do. Then he goes, "Just say yes to being used for good." So I'm 28, man. I wrote those words down. I go to bed that night. I go to work the next day. I'm working construction. I'm swinging my little hammer. My phone rings. I say hello, and a little voice says back, "Mr. John, will you speak at my school?" And friends, leaders, servants, heroes, I've never spoken anywhere about anything. I don't like my hands. I don't like my reflection. I don't like my past. But the day before, I was challenged that my life was a precious, priceless gift. And with that gift, I had a job. So on a phone call that day with a little girl, do you think I said no or yes? Please vote. Yes. Vote a little louder, please. Yes. Yes. That's the response. When given an opportunity of serving someone, yeah, go do it. Watch what happens.